You know, more than anything, I think people strive to know how many Xbox One consoles have actually been sold, and it doesn't look like we'll ever really get an answer to how many have actually been sold. But at the same time, I do think that we're starting to see a little bit of a clearer picture, especially if this new thing is to be believed. Many of you guys probably have already seen this, maybe not, but according to a very popular analyst slash insider, who has been right on a lot of different things, including the prediction of Game Pass, even though he said it would be, something regarding their digital game sales and things like that. So he has Xbox One at 41 million units worldwide. So we know that the PS4 and the Switch are doing very well. We know that the Xbox One's not doing terrible. Xbox has had a rough generation compared to last generation, but Phil Spencer has really done a good job of trying to turn things around. And, they've done some missteps, obviously, and a lot of people wonder how the sales are for the Xbox One. And we start to get a little bit of a better picture of that thanks to Reset Era. Obviously, Nico Partners, Z Huge, or a lot of people know him as that or whatever, has Xbox One at 41 million units. It actually means the sales ratio between Xbox One PS4 is, which was about 1 to 2, has widened a bit, because if it is 41 million, then you have to look at what Sony has, which was over 90 million. So that is quite a difference right there. It indicates like the Switch, which is coming off one of the most successful years in 2018 of all time for a console, is actually really doing well. But I don't really look that much as Switch as much of a competition for Microsoft. But it is very interesting to see this come about as well. This is what he had to say. He said, Xbox One had a good year, all things considered. Hardware was up thanks to the release of the Xbox One X. Software remains healthy, and I really need to stress how large the digital shares are on Xbox compared to other platforms. Global install base now around 41 million. So it is very interesting to see that, he's talking about the year-on-year is the U.S. though. So whether or not people want to believe this, which I will link it and you guys can check it out, that's up to you guys. But I did find it to be a very interesting take on Xbox, and whether or not Microsoft was actually coming around to what Sony was doing. So if it is to be believed, I don't know. How do you guys feel about this? I don't know if I fully believe. At this point, I don't really care. Obviously, this generation is long over with, and we're starting to see what's really going on as far as what Microsoft has accomplished, just it being able to come back. So if it is 41 million, that's probably 10, 15 more million than people thought they would have sold at the beginning of the generation, the way things started. So very interesting to see that. Very interesting to see how these things come about. So many people are just so curious about Xbox, and I get it, because they're a bit of an enigma because they don't share their information. So it is interesting to see this happen, but at the same time, I'm not sure I exactly buy into it. But I would love your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. If you guys wouldn't mind sharing, please let me know. Rack 'em up. Have a great day. Crapgamer out.